Hey, welcome back. This is video 3. The video is really going to be dedicated to looking at ways to navigate briefly the Google site and Google Classroom. So on my screen, I have both. If I was in 5th period, it would look something like this on the stream page, on the screen on the left. We're going to go to classwork. All assignments for students are going to be posted weekly. So due dates are on Sunday. They will be posted here all on one attachment. So our welcome videos, video 1 will be here, and there will be a record for me on Edpuzzle when those are completed. There's 3 to 4 embedded questions in them as you watch them. The weekly agenda, I'm going to click on this one on the second one. The weekly agendas have what we're doing in class and on the left, and your live lesson links with your passcodes. On the right is just another spot to get all your homework. There's also approximate time period. Sometimes students spend way more than the time expected on these. These are my best guesses at some of them, so if they are a big difference here in how long it takes you to go through some of these, let me know so I can start adjusting the homework load. So those are, this is just another way to get to everything in one document. All of the videos that are asynchronous or pre-recorded are down here. Video link 1, 2, and the one that I'm doing right now will be attached here for video link 3. All right, back to Classroom. If you notice, one of the things you'll get used to is up here in a tab what the symbol is for a Classroom app versus Edpuzzle, because it looks like a little puzzle piece, versus over here, which is the Google site. So back to Google Classroom again. So attachment 1 for you is kind of the welcome video. Attachment 2 is your weekly agenda with everything and all the hyperlinks. Attachment 3 is your second video, which is going to be about navigating the Google site, and it's going to go through the weekly agenda as well. Attachment 4, this is claims, evidence, and reasoning. This is an activity we'll talk about in our live session, and having you add your slide to it of your own 12 to 15 objects that represent you. And then truth and a lie. So all of this this week will go on a Word document that will eventually get pasted into these separate class documents and shared. And then we'll also look at BARC, which is looking at your personality, and another one called colors will get attached here. Right here, it says attachment 6. So I gotta adjust that. Next, on the right here is a Google site. So a lot of times parents prefer a web page, and this is actually where I prefer to go. It's a little bit more sequential and linear. So if I want to look at what I'm doing for the week and go directly to that for your lessons, this is how I get there. This is the Classroom web page. I go over to more, I click on weekly agendas. On the weekly agenda, it will be by date, and I will select there. And you will notice that these two documents are on both of these locations. So these are your week at a glance. So you can navigate to these either way. And these will have all of the different links that you need for the week on here. Right. Next, I want to make sure that all of you have access to where the videos get recorded for me as far as participation. And that is through Edpuzzle. Let's go back. So on Edpuzzle, go to the home page. Your classroom codes are right here. Period 5, when you join, you'll be typing this code in. And period 6, you'll be typing this code in. One of the things that I will do on the weekly agenda, I'm going to go back over here to your guys' classroom. Is these will be hyperlinked by the code. So when you go, so I'm over here on the left side of the screen. This is your Google Classroom codes here, but I'm also going to have some Edpuzzle codes that will take you directly to the Edpuzzle join page. So that is another piece that will allow you to get to your Edpuzzles. These are already hyperlinked and will direct you right into the Edpuzzle, but you have to join the course first. So these are your videos. The videos will have embedded questions, and this will keep an ongoing record of total time spent, as well as giving you feedback down here if you get questions right or wrong, and it allows me to make comments back um, and discussions with you individually. So to keep this short, there was only one more thing I wanted to discuss, which is your syllabus. So on your course room syllabus, I'm going to go over here to the classroom webpage. When you click on the syllabus, this goes through some of the classroom codes, how the grades are determined, and other policies. At the bottom, since we can't print these and have them signed this year, is a Google form. So if you click here, this will take you to kind of a acknowledgement that you're aware of the syllabus and the different parts of it. Fill this out, and it is my record that you have gone through that. Last but not least, over here is the one assignment that I'm not sure exactly how long it'll take. It's called a parent partnership form. So help your parents to find this. This is a Google Doc. And it's just, and make sure that you have the correct class period, because this is the first question is how I'm going to be able to organize the spreadsheet of data. So part of this you can answer, and part of it your parents are to answer. I believe yes. That is all I have for this last video. Is wanting to make sure that you know how to navigate and where different features are found. So you can go through Google Classroom and access this weekly agenda, or you can go onto the Classroom webpage. So Classroom is going to look like this under classwork. I'm going to go back to the stream just to show you. So I'm here on the left, stream, classworks here. All classwork that is done during a live session, if I give you class time right then to do it in a breakout room, it is due when we're in the process. So once we're done with that lesson. If it's asynchronous or outside of class, or you're doing it as homework, all of that homework is due on Sunday. So you will see on due dates that most of the time those due dates will be on a Sunday unless we're doing that actual activity in class and we need that review done before the next lesson. All right, look forward to meeting you all. I finally got my class lists and can start looking at some faces. Please participate in all these different activities so that I can start to get to know you and learn your names.